Welcome back to one of my videos. In this video I'll be showing you the process of starting one of my paintings and how I prepare my palette for the day's session. If you're new here, welcome, my name is Vivek and I am a fine artist from London. I love painting fruits, flowers and landscapes. That's what I normally tend to do these days. In the last few months I've been consistently painting. I've noticed that my work keeps evolving and I want to point out that this is often a great thing. However, for many artists they may preach the opposite. But we won't be talking about that today. I feel like consistency is key, and if you want to grow as an artist, then you have to keep yourself painting and show up to the studio every day. Allowing my work to evolve in the last year has been pretty cool. I've seen so much progress over the last year that it feels very unreal that I am in the position I am now. I don't know about you, but I was told to establish a style very early on in my career, and believing this falsified idea, I avoided playing around with different subject matters, mediums. This was around school time and after studying A-levels. So in case you're wondering, I am 24 and yes, I have many years ahead of me to experiment and play around with paints. So if you're around my age or younger, honestly don't worry about it too much, especially about finding your style. Just keep playing around and experimenting with your options. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I like to prepare my palette ahead of time so I'm not having to decant the paint and oil while I'm painting. I find that this potentially can ruin my flow, which is the last thing you want to do if you're in a creative rhythm. Having said that, I like to have my painting compositions out as well. I find that I like to get stuck in straight away with the paint. Do watch that video if you want more information on my palette, and that would be my first YouTube video, so please excuse the mistakes if I've made any. The dark values and the light values, I'll normally go in with the dark first, since I'm using a black outline, and this would be the areas of shadow, and for example in this painting this would be the right side of the lemons. After that, I like to go in with the brightest and most vivid colours. So in this case, it would be the cadmium yellow, which would suggest the colour of these lemons. Following that, I'll find colours that make the different values. So a burnt sienna may replace the dark values where it's closer to black, and more obscure colours like blue to hint glass and reflective surfaces. So you can see that evidently in this painting. If you are familiar with colour theory, then it's always good to bear that in mind. I find when choosing colours to put in, it's always good to think about the contrasting colours. So whatever, for an example, green is opposite to red. Often artists avoid blending because it can ruin the saturation of colours, but I find, like with oil paint anyway, blending the colours kind of activates it, and you end up with a beautiful colour harmony as a result. And colour harmony just means that all the colours sit really well within the painting because the different colours have been exercised all over the canvas through blending. So really these are your basics. I would love to share more videos of this and another voiceover. I think it's really informative for you artists out there who want to know how to paint like I do. Unfortunately, this painting recording stopped after 10 minutes. Sorry, just about 10 minutes. So the final painting will be attached right at the end of this video. In the meantime, do enjoy the rest of the painting process, and I hope I've covered enough for you all to start painting the way I do. Of course, it's up to you. If you have your style of painting, keep doing what you're doing. I hope I can share some useful tips and tricks. But I do love sharing this type of information, so remember to like, share and subscribe. It means the world to me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.